the hell are you? You may be asking yourself this very question. Well, I am none more than... Oh, hello. Hello. Your nightmare incarnate. Yes, for when you dream of snakes and lizards and creepy crawlies that might come and ruin your day. Oh, hello. Hello. And I am that nightmare. I'm a daymare that you thought up in your waking hours. And when I come, you will not know the evil that you will experience. For I am Lizard Snake.
Can we try one? Can we get some without the mask and stuff? It's just, it's really shiny in the shot.
You would just... Full costume, or...?
I think that's good.
Okay.
How do we know Karl? Well,
he's our little brother, because we're twins.
I am Kaden.
I'm Karley.
And, yeah, we went to high school, the same high school, Blackstone High Bearded Dragons.
KBDS.
Yeah. And everyone loved him, you know. I was fourth string punter.
I was captain of the cheerleading squad.
And Karl, he loved being the bearded dragon mascot.
Oh, he looked so cute in his costume, didn't he?
He spent so much time in that thing.
He really got into character.
Oh, hey. Didn't expect you guys. Come on in. Welcome to the lair. I like to call this my snake's den. Gotta keep popping. If you guys want a drink later. This is my evil kitchen. I like to keep it pretty evil in here. Got some dishes. I'm gonna do those later, but I'm never gonna put them back in the same cabinet twice. But to keep my roommates on their toes, keep them in the know about what's evil. This is my evil dining room. I put up these decorations about a week back. I don't know if you notice, but it's almost like you're gonna hit your head. Oh, your head? I guess that's where I live. So, it's pretty cool. Over here we got some stairs. I like to keep a bit of cardio on those. Up and down sometimes if it gets too rainy outside to work out. Come on, I'll show you where I live. You guys should have taken your shoes off. It's alright.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. I vacuum up. I sometimes vacuum up. I like to do crisscross lines. People don't like that. This is where I live. This is my room. I like to sleep on the couch because rent is about $30 cheaper per month. Oh, I think it's almost time for my evil nap. Snakes can hibernate for up to a full season, and I should be good for the entire afternoon. What the fuck is this? It's an evil nap?
Well, you still have to mow the lawn.
Yes, a snake in the grass.
Whatever, dude.
So hey, I'm Matt. I'm Karl's roommate. I'm a pretty big Nintendo fan. As you can see, I have all the Zelda amiibos behind me. Got the full collection. Got the DLC for Breath of the Wild. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. Shovel Knight over there. I hope he gets in Smash Bros. So I guess you're like asking about Karl's cosplay thing. And there's better cosplayers out there, you know. He just does like it's real nerdy to me. It's like even, it's not like a real character. This is like an OC that he's going for. I guess you guys see something and I don't. It's just weird. Like, why would you want someone so geeky? Seriously, the coolest thing he does is board game conventions. I don't know. He's an okay roommate, I guess. Like, together we split rent. It's pretty cheap. He's mostly pretty quiet, I'd say. A little weird. He always keeps the fridge stocked with eggs. I don't know. He gets mad. He won't let me, like, cook them or anything either. They're just all for him.
Karl and I have been best buds since 5th grade. And what I love about him the most is that even though the world around us is constantly changing, he's never evolved. Everything about him is the same, except for his eating habits. A couple years ago, he just stopped chewing. He eats everything whole. He swallows it straight up. I'm talking carrots, jelly beans, eggs.
You know, it takes a lot. You don't just wake up one morning and say, oh, I've been spiritually gifted the heart of a lizard and the skin of a snake. You know, you work at it. You train. Every morning, you know, up at 5 a.m., putting my shoes on. I like to have a big breakfast. I swallow 4 eggs, whole. And then by the time 7 o'clock rolls around, maybe I'm out. Maybe I'm training, you know. You want to be like the best, you got to train like the best. And that's why every day I like to get up 5 a.m., put my shoes on, get ready to go.
Hey,
Come on! Ah! Karl Morris.
So not a lot of villains have sidekicks. It's more of like a henchman kind of gig. But I just really think that, you know, me and Lizard Snake, like, we're a team. I mean, like, obviously, like, Lizard Snake and then Salamandra, you know, but like, together, like, I'll do, like, 30% and, like, his 70%. Like, we'll really, like, you know, make it big.
Amanda, you have to understand that when I'm at home,
It's Salamandra.
that doesn't even make sense. Salamander would make sense.
No.
You sound like a salad monster. And you are a monster. Because when do you see a mask? Where's my mask?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Have a mask. They didn't have any.
That's like 50% of the reason you're not a villain.
I
is
am a
because
villain.
when you went to the store, fate said no, Amanda. And I'm saying no to calling me out. This is my home. This is where I live. And it's only also my lair when I have my mask on. And then it's my lair. I called it my lair earlier, so I want... Amanda, you can't come here. And this is my life. And
It's our life.
that's a creepy goddamn thing to say.
Yeah, it came out weird.
Yeah. It came out really weird. Amanda. Salamanda. You can't come here. A salamander is also an amphibian. You realize that?
So I'm trying to find like a good like animal persona, someone that I relate to. Subject to salamander, Salamandra. Just feels dramatic, you know. Like if I was an animal, like I would be a salamander, you know. Anyway. Oh, you so beautiful.
So, Amanda, maybe you gotta stay here, and I gotta get going. Because you make it, but you work it.
Are we going for a run?
And I am going to train my body like a reptile. Just enough.
Solo run. That's fine. You know, he's got so much passion. The world doesn't see it yet, but man, he's going places. He'll be back in like 5 minutes probably. So I'll just wait.
Takes being great to make it great. Snake.
I just want to do something really big that people are really gonna notice. You know, like armored truck robbery. Oh, I had this idea of like robbing the Louvre, burning down a pyramid. Yes! 6.5 minutes. Personal best. Got you a coffee?
Hiss! You want to hang out?
Yeah. I think he's just nervous about change. He's kind of got this whole thing about like consistency. And anyway, I've been submitting videos of me doing evil things to his email. I mean, they're not as evil as like stuff that he could be doing, but for like a henchman, I'm sorry, for a sidekick, I think they're pretty good. Right. Hey, Lizard Snake. Salamandra here. So I was just doing my part-time job at the Humane Society when I overheard a little girl talking about how her final wish was for a munchkin cat. You know, should probably mention she's got cancer. So anyway, I'm here in her bedroom right now, just kind of snuck in through an open window, and just stealing her cat. So, meet Murder Cat. Look at the murder in those eyes. Now that is someone who wants to spill some blood. Oh, you're just cute. And look at those tiny legs. Like, oh, how is this real? How is this cat real? Anyway, pretty evil, so call me. So I made some chocolate chip cookies for my neighbor Amelia as a thank you for cat sitting for me for the past few days. Little does she know
These tasty morsels are filled with peanut butter chips, and she is highly allergic. Thanks, Amelia. Pretty evil.
Salamandra again. Would you believe the tenacity of young children suffering from terminal diseases? Almost impressive. So anyway, a little girl got herself a new kitten and some better security. But back again, in her bedroom, getting myself another kitten. Look at this one. Now, there's no coming back from losing this face, so I think true evil, this one. So, I mean, maybe worth returning a text. Okay. Whoa.
Just reassigned some blood bags with random blood types. So, boiled some water, dissolved some sugar into it, made a nice sugar water. We're gonna take that sugar water, stick it into Grandma's insulin.
You know, the coolest thing he does is the board game convention. Do that every year. Think he cheats, though? Not like to win, but just because he can. So yeah, we met a couple years ago at a board game convention.
Oh my god, so good.
It was okay. You know, I was there doing my thing.
He's playing Settlers of Catan, so.
Settlers of Catan is the pronunciation.
It's a made-up place, and I'm pretty sure it's Catan. Just sounds more like
Doesn't matter.
Settlers of Catan.
Everywhere's a made-up. All the words are made up, but they're made up to be said. I was playing Settlers of Catan.
Okay.
Could we?
Yeah. No. Okay, you're good.
Doing my thing, and I heard a loud scream behind me.
Oh my god, he was supposed to draw one sheep, and he drew two. He drew 2 resource cards, and he was supposed to draw one.
I had a thing I liked to do at the time. If you can get your hands on an extra resource card, I would slip it into my pocket. I wouldn't use it in the game. And when I got home, I would just rip it up. And that's a game that will never be complete again.
Which is probably good because I don't know. It's like not a good game.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's
no diplomacy.
It's world renowned. Diplomacy gets. Who has 7 friends? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I play online.
Okay. Well, we don't all have some of us have dial-up still, so.
That's impressive in its own right.
So we started hanging out because I am a villain, and she is interested in villainy.
I really thought that I wanted to be a good person. Oh my god, did you know that cats have like the hearts of killers? Because I just really admire a lot about you.
She collects cat hearts.
Oh, what I would say. Okay. I was thinking I wanted to be a good person. But then when I saw him cheating at like such a benign game, like
it's a good game.
It's okay. I just realized that like that's like what I was meant to do.
She's not meant. She's interested in.
I am severely interested. That's not the right adverb.
She's quite interested. I think that it takes the heart of a warrior.
Yes,
and,
which I do have.
Well, you have the heart of the friend of a warrior, and I think that's
sweet.
good in its own right. I don't know if I'm that warrior that you'd be a friend with, but I'm like an acquaintance.
Hey! That is a warrior's heart. If I have ever seen one.
No, that's what I was. That wasn't the part I was taking.
You need to be nicer to my friend.
And that's the part where I would say maybe nicer to your acquaintance.
I'd say probably my biggest complaint about sharing a space
is that he always keeps the heat on like way high, even in summer. It's like tropical temperatures, like 80s, 90s. On top of wasting the gas bill, it's just, you know, hard to deal with. All this going on there. He lounges about a lot. I don't really get what's up with that. It's like he spends a lot of time like laying on the couch. Sometimes if I'm laying on the couch, he comes down and like he lays next to me. I'm not sure. It's like he's trying to like size me up or something.
He used to always complain about being cold, right?
Yeah, that's the only
Oh my
weirdly
gosh.
weird thing about him. He's just constantly
Yeah.
like, Mom, I'm cold. Can you turn up the heat, Mom? And it's like
Jeez,
95
so many
degrees.
sweaters.
Yeah,
It's
so
like sitting
crazy.
in an old person's house.
Ugh.
I've been doing this for some years now. Just making the world a worse place, and I think that's important. There's a lot of people out there doing exactly the opposite. Where are you going, Jacob? Stay with me. He really responds to the voice of the lizard snake. Don't you? You can see that little smile there. Yeah, you know, I was in a place where I knew that I knew that I was bad. You know, I knew that I was evil. But I didn't know how I was evil. You know? I think a lot of people are just born knowing how they're evil. Murderers and arsonists and whatnot. But I didn't know. What was I?
Snake alert! You've got an email. Snake alert!
Sorry. Amanda keeps sending me emails with attachments. Something evil she tried to do. She doesn't have it in her.
So you wanted to run some of these by me, the taglines?
Just give me the best. Just give me your honest thing.
Okay.
You want the lizard. You got the snake. It is both
you
the.
get one or the other?
No. Okay. What about like the snake has the claws, but the lizard has the bite?
Sure.
It's kind of a.
Yeah.
How about
Double.
you?
Two animals.
It's time for crime when you wake the snake.
By day, mild-mannered Karl Morris, but by night,
I shed my skin. Oh, I think my phone was in there. Shit.
you show them the lizard and then they get the snake, is what I like to say sometimes. Both sides of your personality. Because lizards and snakes, really, they're the yin and yang of the animal world.
I'm jaywalking. I call that the jaywalk.
Every once in a while, I hear him practicing like a villain laugh, is what he calls it. It's pretty good. He's workshopped it.
So how do you feel about him being a supervillain?
Wait, he's a what?
A supervillain?
Is that what this whole thing is about? I don't know. I've never noticed him doing anything evil, I guess.
Ha ha! I didn't commit this crime, but I could have. I want to get this on before next time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have that much stuff to move in, but yeah, it was pretty easy. It got a pretty.
Hey, Bryce, I did your laundry, but I didn't separate the ducks from the whites.
That's probably okay. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that stuff is mostly what we've got so far.
I can sort of see it.
I'm gonna go steal the recycling! And planning. I mean, God, you can't... You think you could go out and just do a crime. No. You know, you got to be ready to crime just the right way. Where is it darkest? You know, where are you going to make the most impact? How are you going to make someone's life as miserable as possible?
Like a snake in the grass. I'll swallow this city whole. Stop it! Stop it! The lights! You okay?
What are my ambitions? I don't know. To be the best.
No, stop! I'm fine. What do you? Last.
Fine.
No, I was.
Like you
I'm
hurt yourself.
Stealthing from the.
Your mask is off.
I was in. God damn it!
All right, well, we'll just take this out.
Take it with me. Take it with the mask on.
You're
please.
fine though. You looked hurt.
I was being villainous. I was being invisible.
How many times are we going to do this take?
This is it. You got it.
No, I got it. I got it. It's
Let's
fine.
keep going.
Please.
That takes funding. Am I going to work for that money? Yeah. Work at robbing a place, maybe. I've been thinking about. What place has the most money and the least security?
The only jokes they'll be laughing at tonight are jokes of tears. Yes. Freeze! What? What?
Oh my God, Karl! Thank you so much!
What?
You saved us!
No!
I just really am trying to get him, you know, to go bigger. I feel like right now he's kind of big fish, small pond. He's got so much potential. Like, he could really do so much more. Like, petty crime is great. Inconveniencing is great. Murder, I think, is the next step. I really think he could handle it.
What if someone died and it was me who killed them? Oh, suddenly you're thinking this guy's a murderer. Huh? Maybe. I think the sky's the limit for a snake. For how high can a snake soar? The sky's the limit. And I'm gonna soar there, and I'm gonna murder people while I'm up there. That's the plan. Where are you going, Jacob?
Look, man, you're not gonna shoot someone.
I'm going to do it.
I doubt you're gonna shoot someone.
You do it.
You haven't been able to commit a single crime.
No,
yet.
no,
You're not
no,
gonna shoot
no.
you even
You
if you
don't
have a
believe in
gun.
me. They don't believe in me.
So,
No one even
I don't-
believes. Oh, you shot me.
Holy shit, you just shot that guy! Wait. Hey! She just shot that guy! And he's a hero!
No, no.
Rats!
So there I was, lost and not really knowing my place in the world of evil. I was working at a PetSmart. You might know the one out past that old abandoned mall, the PetSmart out there, and I was in the reptile section. And reptiles have always called to me. They're cold. They're cold-blooded. And I was there. And in one hand I had a snake, a ball python, and in the other hand, a lizard, bearded dragon. And at that moment, I locked eyes with them, with both of them. I locked one eye with each of them. It was just magical. And I could feel their power in me. And at that moment, I knew that they were telling me who I needed to be. Lizard? Snake? Both.